Students, I want to remind you, if you're a student out there, you need to come sit up front. We're going to start here in about 10 minutes. So any students out there, you can sit up front. Thank you. says 6:58 over there, so I'm just waiting a couple. I guess we will get started. So good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2023 Senior Honors Night. My name is Joe Jelnick. I'm the principal at Lodi High School. Seniors, you are almost there, so congratulations. Tonight, I feel very privileged and honored to stand here in front of you to help acknowledge the achievements of our magnificent students who have made both the school and their parents proud over the last 4 years. This program is held to recognize the young talents who have made an immense contribution to our school and, of course, the Lodi community. Tonight, they will be put on display because of the generosity of organizations and individuals in our community with the gifting of close to $100,000 in scholarships, along with other awards and recognitions. So, without further ado, let's get started. First of all, I will be the first presenter recognizing the Capital Conference Honors students. So for many years, the Capital Conference has recognized their top students with a conference honors banquet. These students had been in the past the top 10 students in each school according to their GPAs. A few years ago, LHS went away from a top 10 recognition to a cum laude system in which our students that have met the criteria of summa cum laude would be honored by the conference. The following 5 students met this criteria. I would ask to please hold your applause when we bring up many students at a time until they're all up on stage. So the following students can come forward to receive their plaque. Samantha Edge, Emma Glazer, Paul Linz, Andy Smith, and Rachel Winters. So they're going to stay up here because they're going to receive another award. The purpose of the Laude system is to recognize students for the rigor of their academic program as well as their success in that program. So as I mentioned, the following 5 students have received summa cum laude status and will be receiving a red cord to be displayed at graduation. So again, Samantha Edge, Emma Glazer, Paul Linz, Andy Smith, and Rachel Winters. Please give them a round of applause. Stage right. The following students have reached magna cum laude status, and please hold your applause until they're all up on stage. And will be receiving a white cord to be displayed at graduation. Emma Barr, Owen Breinig, Emma Cahalan, Lily Callahan, Jackson Coddington, Eric Dockel, Natalie Hack, Hope Hesselberg, Nicholas Hoffman, Hannah Johnson, Noah Johnson, Colton Meffert, Caitlin Meyer, Jonathan Schilling, Ember Schmidt, Lily Strong, Jameson Theron, Trinity Tompkins, and Katie Vailing. Thank you. And last, but of course not least, the following students have reached cum laude status. They will be receiving a black cord to be displayed at graduation. Isabella Avila, Brooke Bacon, Mackenzie Christofferson, Kenny Cytrasic, Abby Haas, Hannah Herwig, Jade Homewood, Anna Ladwig, Ashlyn Lizak, Ebony Ludeking, Brody Rossler, Michaela Stormer, Ariana Swadley, and Kaylin Tatro. Our next award is the Academic Excellence Award. The criteria for the Academic Excellence Award is a student's cumulative grade point average and composite ACT score. Also, to receive the scholarship, a student must be attending a college in the state of Wisconsin. This year's recipient of the Academic Excellence Award is Samantha Edge. Samantha will be attending Madison College. Our next scholarship is the Herb Cole Initiative Scholarship. Recipients chosen by their schools have demonstrated exceptional initiative in the classroom and have shown strong promise for succeeding in college and beyond. They have also overcome significant obstacles or adversity. The recipient of the Herb Cole Initiative Scholarship is Lexi Meek. So every year we are very fortunate to have students from abroad that come to school at Lodi High School. We've been very lucky with the 3 students that have joined us this year. Again, very fortunate to have these 3 wonderful exchange students. I'd like them to come forward to receive a certificate. Their names are Sara Nori from Finland, Sarah Arbica Salinas from Spain, and Marius Romain from Belgium. Sarah, Sarah, and Marcus, please come forward. The next award is the Madison College Early College Medallion. The Start College Now program allows high school students the opportunity to take courses at Wisconsin Technical College colleges during their high school years. Students who earn at least 12 credits or complete a credential are awarded an early college medallion. This year's recipients are Bailey Schneider, who could not be here tonight, but also Trinity Tompkins. Please come forward. The next recognition is the Lodi American Legion Badger Boys State representatives. Badger Boys State participants are from the upper third of their class academically and are citizens of the United States. While scholarship is important, the emphasis is on leadership skills. I cannot think of two better students that represent these ideals than Nick Hoffman and Andy Smith. Next, we have the Lodi High School nominees for the WIAA Scholar Athlete Awards. The following students are receiving medals in recognition of superior academic and athletic achievement. They were nominated as 2023 WIAA Scholar Athletes. Will Lily Strong and Owen Breinig please come forward to accept their medals? I'm going to make Lily sprint across the stage just for fun. Next, to give out the Most Improved Award, we have Mary Ellen Roosh. Please give her a round of applause.
Hello. Congratulations to the class of 2023. I'm Mary Ellen Roosh, wife of Stan Roosh, who taught at Lodi High School for 34 years. He started with the graduating class of 1969, which included Tom Wopat, who actually played guitar at our wedding. And then his last class was 2003. So he was, for many of those years, the advisor of the National Honor Society. And he and his sister provided the funds that created the display case out in the lobby that features Honor Society and academic achievements. Up until that time, the only awards you ever saw were for sports. And while that's good, you know, the whole idea of education is academic achievement. So at any rate, along the line, he decided that not every student hits the ground running their freshman year to have good grades and achievement for Honor Society. He said, you know, some people are just late bloomers, and we should acknowledge someone who is the most improved student. They finally got with the program, figured it out, and really worked at it. So there's a plaque. Oh, you've got it.
I've got it.
There's a plaque that's completely full out in the award cabinet.
Two plaques.
This is the second one.
This is the second plaque.
Yeah, this is the second plaque. The first one's all full. And we're a little embarrassed and chagrined to say that one of the names on that plaque was our daughter, who was a late bloomer. But to show that there wasn't bias, they named 2 people that year, so we didn't want the fix to be in. And then, in addition, each year, we do an individual award that goes to the recipient. And the message that Stan and I want to say to him and to everybody in the class is always do your best. Always do your best. You can't ask for more than that, and it should stand you in good stead. This year's most improved student is Mason A. Young. My husband and I are retired now. My husband is 80. I'm 78. So we can't fork up a big scholarship, but don't lose that envelope because there's something in it for you.
At this time, representing the Lodi American Legion Auxiliary and Mary Peterson Scholarship, Kay McKenna. Or Mr. Grant Lemke, who will be, this is not Kay.
Kay, unfortunately, couldn't be with us tonight, so it gives me a great honor to be able to present on her behalf. The first scholarship that I will be presenting is the Lodi American Legion Auxiliary Scholarship, and it is awarded to Eric Dockel. The next scholarship that I will present is also from the Lodi American Legion Auxiliary. It is in honor of Mary Peterson, and this scholarship is given to Abigail Volk.
Next, representing the Lodi American Legion and Francis J. Michael Memorial is a member of the Lodi American Legion.
The American Legion has been an organization in the community for over 100 years. One of the things the American Legion does every year is support the children and youth and Americanism through the scholarship program that we have. But it's also important to recognize who these scholarships are named after. The winner of the Elma Grove Scholarship is Miss Rachel Winters. Elma Groves was a nurse, grew up here in Lodi. She died in 1918 in France and is interred in France. She went over there to nurse the the military personnel in the field and contracted the Spanish flu. And as I said, the recipient is Miss Rachel Winters. The Francis Michael Scholarship is new. Mike Michael, was the bugler. I couldn't calculate the number of funerals he played taps at. He played taps for over 60 years. He passed this last winter, and the inaugural Francis Michael Scholarship is awarded to Mr. Nick Hoffman. Merton Maynard was a young man from Lodi, and just after war was declared by Congress back in the spring of 1917, he and several other young men went to Reedsburg and enlisted. Eventually, they were sent to Europe. Merton Maynard was killed in action at the St. Michael Salient in, I believe it was in Belgium. It took about 2 years for his body to be brought back, and he now rests in Mount Pleasant Cemetery. The winner of the Merton Maynard Scholarship is Miss Trinity Tompkins. Ernest Shulgin, another World War I soldier. Merton Maynard and Ernest Shulgin were the only two young men from Lodi to die as a result of combat. There were a couple of accidental shootings that happened in this country, and many servicemen died of what's now called the Spanish flu. Ernest Shulgin was wounded in August of 1918 and died on the same day that Merton Maynard was killed. This year's winner of the Ernest Shulgin Scholarship is Miss Michaela Stormer. Roy Hageman was another Lodi individual. He was involved in the State Bank of Lodi, the Lodi Canning Factory, many civic organizations. He enlisted in the Army. He was stationed down in Indianapolis at Fort Benjamin Harrison, where he contracted the Spanish flu. In his obituary, it said his mother and his fiancée were able to get to Indianapolis before he passed. It was another example of the pillars of the community that went off to serve the nation and didn't come home. This year's Roy Hageman Scholarship has been awarded to Jameson Theron.
Next, the Cleary Kretsch Veterans of Foreign War Post 1707, presented by Sean Wheeler.
Hello. VFW. Those three initials stand for Veterans of Foreign Wars. The VFW started in 1899 and now has over 6,000 posts around the world, giving back to veterans and communities with scholarships like this one. I'm teaching you, class of 2023, about the VFW, because one time a UW student who found out that I served during the Gulf War, Desert Storm, she told me, I didn't know they fought a war down in the Gulf Shores of Alabama. So I hope Lodi does a better job of teaching history. So as you move on with your life, careers, and start families, never forget to give back in some fashion to this great country that allowed you these great opportunities. Stand for the national anthem. On a side note, when I was a kid, my parents would stand up for the national anthem on TV, no matter where we were, in the dining room, living room. I always thought that was kind of corny, but the older I got, I understood their patriotism. Hold your hand over your heart as you recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Visit the cemetery on Memorial Day and wear a red poppy in remembrance of our fallen war heroes. Never forget that many other countries do not have the freedoms we exercise here, so continue to uphold the principles of this free nation. I am proud to represent the VFW Post 1707 of Portage, Wisconsin, in honoring this year's scholarship winner, Samantha Edge.
Next, representing the Dane American Legion, we have Doug Hagee.
Good evening. I'm proud to represent Dane American Legion Post 503. And this evening we have 4 scholarships to be given out to 4 separate kids. The first one will be Emma Shakanik. No? We have Samantha Edge. Reagan Zato. And Abigail Volk.
Next, representing the Dane American Legion Auxiliary, we have Kathy Meinholz.
Just like to share with you the mission statement of the American Legion Auxiliary. In the spirit of service, not self, the mission of the American Legion Auxiliary is to support the American Legion and to honor the sacrifice of those who serve by enhancing the lives of our veterans military, and their families, both at home and abroad. For God and country, we advocate for veterans, educate our citizens, mentor youth, and promote patriotism, good citizenship, peace, and security. And this year, we have 2 scholarships, and they are Emma Glazer and Reagan Zastro.
Next, representing the Lodi Area Fire Department and the Christopher Lord Memorial Scholarship, we have Don and Karen Lord family.
It is our honor and privilege to introduce the Christopher Michael Lord Memorial Scholarship in conjunction with the Lodi Fire Department to Reagan Zastro.
Next, representing the Lodi Area EMS, we have members of the Lodi Area EMS team.
I'm Bobby Brown. I'm the Assistant Chief at Lodi Area EMS. First, I want to say congratulations, class of 2023. It's a huge accomplishment to graduate high school and move on. So all we require for our scholarships that we give out is that the students be going into a medical field. And usually we give out 2 scholarships, and this year we raised enough money that we're going to give out 4 $500 scholarships. So we have Jade Homewood, Kaylin Tatro, Trinity Tompkins, and Rachel Winters.
Next, we have the Kathleen Rubish Scholarship presented by Kathleen Rubish.
Good evening and congratulations to the class of 2023. I'm Kathleen Rubish, a former home ec teacher. Home ec is now known as human ecology. Why they switched the names, I have no idea. I taught here for 23 years and have retired for many, many years. I firmly believe in the value of education by offering a $500 scholarship to help a student with their educational costs. As I was helped when I was a student at, excuse me, at the university at Madison. I'm presenting my scholarship to a student who has expressed interest in early childhood education. So there's another teacher coming up. This young lady has volunteered as a math mentor, summer school volunteer, teacher's aide in the first grade and kindergarten classes, plus outstanding accomplishments academically and co-curricular. I believe she really understands what she's signing up for. Anyway, this scholarship goes to Abigail Vogt.
Next, we have an add-on to your program. So we have the Lodi Ag Fair giving a scholarship, and giving that scholarship is Barb Breinig.
Congratulations to the Lodi High School class of 2023. As mentioned, I'm Barb Breinig, representing the Lodi Ag Fair, and I'm a member of the Scholarship Committee. We are pleased to have the opportunity to assist in the future of our exhibitors with a Lodi Ag Fair Livestock Scholarship. To be eligible, one must have been involved in the livestock area, part of the meat animal auction for a minimum of 2 years. Our fair is successful because of our many volunteers. We request scholarship applicants write an essay about fair experiences and how this can apply in their future. In addition to their fair exhibits and fair volunteer activities as 4-H and FFA members, the scholarship recipients volunteered in the local community in various ways, such as with blood drives, blessings in a backpack, bell ringing for Salvation Army, and other area projects. We hope they continue to be active volunteers. It is with great pleasure that we present the Lodi Ag Fair Scholarship to Paige Sweat.
Next, representing North American Mechanical Incorporated, or NAMI, we have Mimi Mitrovic.
Good evening, class of 2023. North American Mechanical is proud to support technical education at Lodi High School, and we are grateful for all those who engage and encourage and support the students. NAMI is honored to present the Supporting the Trades Scholarship to assist Ashton Hillstead as he pursues a career in the trades.
Next, representing Portage Area Community Theater, or PACT, we have Joanne Dalton.
I must tell you that as representative here tonight for the Portage Area Community Theater, all this applause is just, giving me a real high. As stage performers always know, it's all about the applause. So, and these kids right down here in front deserve everything they're getting. So, Portage Area Community Theater PACT is a community-based stage performance group. We are based out of Portage, but we really cover the greater Portage area, and by that I mean we have performers coming in from Lodi and Sauk County, Marquette County, all around Columbia County. So we really like to give an outlet for people who like to be in the arts, stage performance, crew, all those things, and youth and adults. And so we have a very active group, like I said, based out of Portage. Each year at our performances, we sell raffle baskets and other things. Our last show, we just sold baked goods. And so to earn money for our scholarships, we strive to give 2 $500 scholarships each year to a student who is pursuing education in the arts. And I must say that I'm very pleased to be awarding tonight's $500 scholarship to a student who is going into the arts, and I wish her well with her dreams. And someday I hope to see her performing on stage and all of us applauding her. This $500 scholarship is going to Emma Cahalan. I was close.
Next, the Crawford Oil Company Top Student Scholarship, given by John Crawford.
Good evening. My name is John Crawford. I'm the current president and third generation owner of Crawford Oil and Propane out of Portage, Wisconsin. Our family and company has been serving the Lodi and surrounding area since 1935. And I've always felt it's great to give back to the communities that we serve. Over 12 years ago, I started a scholarship program in the PHS, Portage High School, where I graduated. And since then, I've expanded now to 10 high schools and looking to do more in the coming years. It's been great meeting some incredible students over the years, and it's something I really enjoy doing. It's like I travel all May just meeting wonderful people. The criteria that we looked at in choosing for our scholarship programs were first, celebrating a student's early academic success, and then our second scholarship is for offering financial support for a student looking to pursue a career in music performance. Although this year there was no students who met the criteria for our music scholarship, looking at celebrating a student's early academic success, we felt it best, looking at our family history, that we would give out $1,000 to each valedictorian, top Laude, top student at every school that we serve in our area. Being valedictorian, we think, is something that should be celebrated. It's very close in our family. My two older sisters were back-to-back valedictorians at Portage High School. I came along. I was not. I was close. I was in the top 10, and I can tell you, I understand the grind and the 4 years of dedication and sacrifice that goes into it, and I'm very, very excited to celebrate that with every student. Two things before I give this scholarship out that are special to this school. One, there was a valedictorian from this school. The kids come in, we talk, I get their notes, they get to be put in the paper, things like that. And the young woman looked right across at me, and I'm like, so what do you want to do? You know, and she looked at me straight in the face. And I still think about it to this day, and we talk about it in the office. She goes, I'm going to Mars. And I got floored. I'm like, I graduated in '99, and we barely thought about the next day. And watching where this woman was going and what her determination was, I walked out. It was during a time when things were pretty tough, right? It was right during about COVID and all that stuff. And I'm like, you know what? We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. You know, if these kids keep dreaming and taking these types of risks, we're going to be okay. And so Lodi kind of holds this special place for me. The second thing is that I came in tonight, and the nice young woman gave me my plaque here, scholarship thing, and said, no, this is how you pronounce the last name. And as soon as she told me, I thought, I got to stop at the Quick Trip on the way back and get a box of Glazers. So please help me celebrate this year's valedictorian of Lodi High School, Emma Glazer.
Next, presenting the Anton Jack and Clara Pertzborn Memorial Agriculture Scholarship, Mr. Grant Lemke.
I have the feeling you're going to see me attempt to impersonate a lot of people tonight. So it does give me great pleasure to be able to award this scholarship, especially because it's the first year that we've ever given this out. The Anton, Jack, and Clara Pertzborn Memorial Agricultural Scholarship, as you may have guessed, needs to go to somebody who is entering the agricultural field. And I am pleased to announce that Paige Sweat is this year's recipient.
Next, presenting the Rod and Bobby Hansen Student Athlete Scholarship, attorney Jeff Lorenz.
Good evening. I'm Jeff Lorenz. Congratulations to the entire senior class of 2023. I am here on behalf of the Rod and Bobby Hansen Student Athlete Scholarship. The committee received several great applications from the senior class, and we have 2 recipients. I'm honored to award these scholarships in the amount of $1,500 to Rachel Winters and Paul Linz.
Next, presenting the Lodi Educator Association Scholarship. I actually think she was the teacher to a couple of my kids, Ms. Angie Griffin.
Good evening. Congratulations to all of our graduates. Again, I'm Angie Griffin. I teach kindergarten here in Lodi, and I am proud to present the Lodi Education Association Scholarship this year to a member of the class of 2023. Each of our members is passionate about our chosen profession in education, and we're always thrilled to have seniors come and be our teaching assistants in our classrooms. And when those people still want to join our profession, we're even more excited. Tonight's recipient is no doubt going to enhance the lives of her future students. So as a proud Lodi alum, educator, parent, and an incredibly proud aunt, it gives me great pleasure to present this year's scholarship to Ms. Abigail Volk.
Next, presenting the Shelley Pear Music Scholarship, Miss Shelley Pear.
Well, I'm a proud alum from Mauston High School, but I got sucked up into the whole area of Lodi, and I taught here for 30 years. Really enjoyed it, still enjoy it, but now I'm retired, so I enjoy it even more. Once you get past that, it's amazing. I was really thrilled to get 15 people applied to my scholarship because I'm old. I mean, I'm old now. I mean, people don't know who I am when I'm walking down the street. That looks like that one lady, you know, whatever. She was doing something with music. So it's really fun to get 15 people, again, that are interested in the scholarship. So I was tallying up things on here. This person that I ended up choosing was she had 8 advanced placement courses, 5 honors courses, 5 co-curricular and arts courses. I'm going there. 11 things with the musicals and all the music department. Then there's community involvement and a mission trip, certified assistant person for Portage. And I guess the list could go on and on, but in case you haven't figured it out yet, it is the fabulous, the all-knowing Rachel Winters will be getting a $500 scholarship.
Next, presenting the Andrea L. Ritland Memorial Scholarship, Kaisa Dalrymple.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much, and congratulations to all the graduates this year. I am incredibly honored to present the first annual award for the Andrea Ritland Scholarship Foundation. Andrea graduated from Lodi High School in 2001. She was a kind-hearted and loving friend, known for her athleticism, honesty, her community service, her storytelling, and wonderfully dry sense of humor. After graduating, Andrea committed to creating community for those in need, spending much of her time working with support groups for the Depression and Bipolar Support Alliance and the National Alliance for Mental Illness. After she passed in 2021, her own community, including many of you in this room, rallied together to create this fund to honor her memory and support others who share Andrea's compassion for mental health support and advocacy for those who don't feel that they can speak up for their needs. I am so grateful to all of those who contributed to this fund, as well as to Lisa Ritland, Andrea's sister, Kelsey Dalrymple, Jeff Lorenz, if he's still in the room, and Kathy Trinan. Thank you. Without whom this award would not be possible this year. This year, we are proud to present this award to a very deserving and promising student. When asked how they intend to advocate for others after graduating, they wisely shared that change begins with an inner light, stating, "You never know what someone is going through, but you have the ability to be kind and make a difference, to live every day acting as a positive light for all in your presence." It's clear that this graduate is going on to do great things, and we are excited to see what they do next. Please join me in congratulating Brooklyn Bacon as the first recipient of the Andrea Ritland Scholarship.
Next, presenting the Lodi Class of 1968 Scholarship, we have Diane Ebert.
Good evening and congratulations to all of you. I'm proud to represent the class of 1968. I was really young when I graduated. Several years ago, we had a meeting, 5 years ago to be exact, and we decided to use some of the money that was in our treasury to give a scholarship out every year to a student that is going on to further their education. This year, the 2023 scholarship goes to Emma Barr.
Next, giving a scholarship for the Lake Wisconsin Lions Club, we have Mr. Dean Peel.
Good evening. In honor of service to others, and on behalf of the Lake Wisconsin Lions, I am proud to give our scholarships to Nick Hoffman and Kaylin Tatro.
Next, presenting the Brad Mortar Memorial Scholarship, we have the Larry Nolden family.
On behalf of the Brad Mortar Memorial Foundation, we would like to present this year's scholarship to Mr. Liam Wood.
Next, presenting the Plummer Karate America Scholarship, we have John and Chris Plummer. They're looking at me in the back going like this. Okay, we're going to move on. We have the Susan Franklin Musical Gifts Scholarships presented by Susan Franklin.
I'm so honored to be here, offering my scholarship once more this year. You've all worked hard and had some fun, but now your high school days are almost done. You'll graduate with heads held high, displaying all your Lodi pride. My scholarship recipient has worked hard too, an honor roll student throughout high school, song and dance and the mock trial, and she held down a job all the while. I'm so happy to be here to sing and present my scholarship to Ebony Luda King.
The remaining presenters will have to sing when they come up here, just so you guys know. I will not be singing. Presenting the Susan Franklin, we just did that one. It was memorable. Presenting the Lodi Valley Masonic Lodge Scholarship, we have Mr. Seth Markgraf.
Good evening. That's a tough act to follow. I'm not going to try. This is a family function. So, my name's Seth Markroff, and I'm here to present 4 scholarships tonight on behalf of the Lodi Valley Masonic Lodge of Free and Accepted Masons. 2 of the most important tenets of our fraternity is the continual pursuit of knowledge and the betterment of oneself so they can serve society. And in that spirit, I would like to present the scholarships to the following worthy and well-qualified individuals. Emma Glasser. Kaylin Tatro. Oh no, we stuck together. Sorry about that. Abigail Volk. And Emma Cahalan. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Next, presenting the Linda J. Lowenhagen Memorial Scholarship, we have Reverend Dr. Bruce Lowenhagen.
Why ever walk back? For 19 years, I was a pastor at Decorah Lutheran Church, and during that time, my wife Linda was killed in a car accident while working for the American Red Cross. It was 1996. Our son Paul was a senior here at Lodi, and my son Peter was a sophomore. And that was a very difficult time. But we wanted to give a scholarship not to memorialize her death, but her life and what she lived for. And she lived for giving to others. She gave at work, she gave at the community, certainly her church, to her friends, family, everybody. So we give a scholarship not just based on academics or other that, but someone who we believe is going to be giving back to the society and community as Linda did. And so we're very pleased to give this $750 scholarship to Emma Glazer.
Next, presenting the Donald Hahn Senior Memorial Scholarship, Ms. Stephanie Schmidt.
Hi, everyone. Congratulations, graduates. You made it. As you veer on your path in life, just remember, this is your hometown. We're all proud of you. You can always come back home. We'd be happy to see you. This year's our scholarship recipient is Jade Homewood.
Next, presenting the Have Compassion Scholarship in memory of Leah Brisky, Becky Haugen.
Hello, Lodi students and parents. As I was sitting here tonight, and I was retyping everything I needed to say, I just have to say congratulations to all of you, because I was thinking when they got to high school, COVID hit, right? Or at least in sophomore year, and I just thought no one else has ever been through what you have done. So way to go on your hard work, and way to go parents for your hard work too, because I know how hard it is when you have kids, when they're going through what we did. So tonight, I'm here to present the Have a Compassion Scholarship in Leah Brisky's name. I usually call it the Leah Scholarship, just because then it's easier to pronounce. The person that we have chosen shows compassion in her life for helping others, for helping in church, and for helping the homeless. And so tonight, I would like to invite her and her mother to the stage if she is here, because she was a classmate of mine. So the Lodi class of 1996 is presenting to Trinity Tompkins. So come on up, and if her mom is here, I'd like for her to come up too.
Okay, this is a big moment. Turn to page 2. We made it. Next, giving a scholarship on behalf of the Lodi Rotary Club, Mr. Dennis Crow.
Congratulations to the class of 2023. Big success to start to move on to the next phase of your lives. So congratulations again. Rotary International is a community service organization involved in many different projects as we are locally here. Its motto is service above self. And we look at the community service that's been given. We also have a community group that's within the high school. It's called Interact. That is part of Rotary. And the people that have been working heavily and hard with that has been great service to our Lodi Rotary Club. This year, our scholarship award goes to Rachel Winters, who's been active in our Interact Club. Rachel?
And now representing the Blessed Trinity Catholic Church Knights of Columbus, Mr. Mike McGrath.
Good evening, Lodi, class of 2023. My name is Mike McGrath. I'm the fearless leader of the Knights of Columbus. It's a men's fraternal organization that believes in charity, one of the largest Catholic charity organizations in the world. And I have 3 scholarships to give out tonight, but I want to just say a couple things to you. 1, stop listening to the naysayers. I graduated in 1970, so I'm too old to trust, I understand. But I grew up in the 60s, largest riots, Vietnam, you name it, drugs, a whole bit, all right? We were considered the lost generation. Oh my gosh, the United States was going to go to heck in a handbasket, all right? Well, this is what my generation came up with. Not so bad, huh? By the way, I was a slow starter. Out of a class of 106, my freshman year, I was 103. Principal woke me up and said, you know, there's this thing called the Vietnam War going on. Our colleges are full. Only the top 30% of any class is going to have a chance to go to school. And I go, even a junior college? He goes, especially a junior college. I think he lied to me. Anyways, by the end of my school year, I was in the upper third. I was 29th. And there was 10 kids in our class that were in the upper 1 percentile of the nation. So I want to congratulate all of you on your hard work and what you've done, because I know here at Lodi, I had 3 children go through this school. It is very competitive. So congratulations. I have 3 scholarships to give out tonight. I need to see Paul Linz, Abigail Volk, and Rachel Winters. Got to make sure I give them to the right people now. A lot of pressure here.
And now giving the Pioneers of the Future Scholarship, Miss Brenda Otts.
Congratulations, seniors. So nice to see you. I'm here representing my son, Matt Keener. He graduated in 2008. After graduation, he went to UW-Platteville and earned a degree in mechanical engineering. And since that time, he's been trying to give back in many ways, one of which is this scholarship. He also is a volunteer in his community and does what he can to help people, spread kindness, compassion, just an overall good person. In reviewing applications, we looked for someone who had similar interests and qualities. So this year's recipient is interested in science, math, and technology. This person serves the community and is really interested in the environment, the trails, offering opportunities for people to stay healthy. And interestingly, this recipient also worked at the Lodi Canning Company, which is definitely an experience. So I'd like to congratulate this year's recipient, Liam Wood. Have fun.
Oh no. Good.
And now giving out the Winnequa Gun Club American Heritage Scholarship, Mr. Jeff Gustafson.
Congratulations, seniors of 2023. Here to represent the Winnequa Gun Club. This year's recipient is Emma Barr.
And now presenting a scholarship for the Wisconsin River Mutual Insurance Company, Mr. Brian Gasser.
Well, class of 2023, good luck with all your future endeavors. We're going to be celebrating 150th anniversary this year, so we've been around for a little while, before I was born. But we want to present a scholarship to well-deserving student that's going to Marion College, Mackenzie Christofferson.
And now presenting the Lodi Alumni and Lorraine Meek Scholarship on behalf of Mr. Doug Meek, Grant Lemke.
I am back, and I am also pinch hitting on another one, so I am just going to do all three of them right here, and we can get through a little bit quicker on it. So first, so I don't forget to do it, I'm going to present the 4-H scholarship on behalf of the Columbia County 4-H Leaders Council. I would like to congratulate Paige Sweat. And then unfortunately, Doug Meek could not attend tonight, and I am privileged to present the next two scholarships in his place. The first one is the Lorraine Meek Scholarship. This is a scholarship given by the Meek family in memory of Lorraine and goes to somebody who is entering a health care related field. And the winner of this scholarship is Rachel Winters. And then I will present the Lodi Alumni Scholarship. This is a scholarship given out with the money that is collected at the various alumni tournaments throughout the years, right? So the alumni basketball, the curling, the softball, the money that is raised through that go to these scholarships that are then given out to students at Lodi High School who played a significant role in contributing to the school community, but maybe have gone under the radar or unnoticed a bit on that. There are several of them, so I would ask that you hold your applause until I'm finished, and then we can applaud all of them once they've gotten up here. The following students are recipients: Owen Breinig, Caroline Carls, Paul Linz, Levi Ness, Andrew Smith, Lillian Strong.
Next, we have the Reach Out Lodi Scholarship. Jane Meyer could not be here, so we have Lena. Is it Lena? Lene.
Yep, not a problem. First, I do want to say congratulations to the class of 23 and wish you the best success as you continue on into your further education. For those of you who aren't familiar with Reach Out Lodi, we have two different facets. We have a community center that provides programs and events for people to gather and enjoy. And then we also have a community store that helps to provide food, clothing, and personal essentials for families in need. So we're very proud of the organization, and we have so many volunteers locally that help us really provide our goals and help us achieve what we have done so far. So for our scholarships, we have 4 scholarships we'll be giving out, and the scholarship is available to graduating seniors entering either a vocational apprenticeship program, technical college, or 4-year degree, and the recipients must have good work ethic and an interest in bettering themselves and their community. So I'm very pleased to announce these 4 recipients: Colton Mefford, Owen Breinig, Emma Cahalane, and Brody Rossler.
Next, we have the Wisconsin Holstein Association Scholarship presented by Kristen Metcalf.
Good evening, everyone. I'm probably a not so familiar face. As he said, my name is Kristen Metcalf. I'm a dairy farmer from Janesville, Wisconsin, and I'm here tonight representing the Wisconsin Holstein Association Scholarship Committee. For those that are not familiar, Holsteins are the black and white breed of dairy cows that roam the pastures and barns across Wisconsin. Holstein cows are a segment of the Wisconsin dairy industry which generates $43.4 billion annually to the state of Wisconsin. The Wisconsin Holstein Association strives to provide educational programs, leadership role opportunities, and networking opportunities to dairy youth who are passionate about the Holstein cow and promoting the dairy industry. This year, the Wisconsin Holstein Association is presenting nearly $20,000 total in scholarships across the state of Wisconsin. I'm here tonight to present the $1,000 Maurice and Geraldine Cooper Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory of Maurice and Geraldine Cooper, lifelong Holstein breeders from Moss Oak Farm. Maurice was a director of the Wisconsin Holstein Association, a director, president, and secretary of the Dane County Holstein Association, a delegate to the National Holstein Convention multiple times, and served on many industry boards including DHI, Dairy Herd Improvement, and World Dairy Expo. Love of family, Holsteins, service to the community, and support of the youth activities were paramount in their lives. The Wisconsin Holstein Foundation is honored to present this scholarship to Paige Sweat. Congratulations.
Next, presenting the Robert and Marguerite Reed Memorial Scholarship, Mr. Brad Hawkinson.
Good evening and congratulations to the class of 2023. My name is Brad Hawkinson and I have the honor to hand out the 16th annual Robert and Marguerite Reed Memorial Scholarship to the two graduating seniors who have shown interest in a business career. My in-laws, the late Robert and Marguerite Reed, owned a grocery store in town for many, many years, and they were big supporters of the Lodi community. This year, the scholarships go to Katrina Veeling and Keegan Fleischman. Congratulations. Okay. There we go. Here's the 4142. There. Congratulations. There you go. Thank you.
Next, presenting the Yellow Thunder Snowmobile Club Scholarship, we have Rose Hollerud.
I just want to say I'm Norwegian, so I had to wear my Norwegian sweater today because it is set in May, 17th of May. So congratulations to you, the Lodi High School class of 2023, from the Yellow Thunder Snowmobile Club. I am Rose Hollerud and have been a member of the Yellow Thunder Snowmobile Club since its beginning in 1969. And I did go snowmobiling this year. I am pleased and honored to award 2 scholarships tonight. Our recipients are Lorelei Yeager and Emma Glazer. Thank you for your involvement in Yellow Thunder, the community and school volunteer opportunities. Congratulations, best of luck in your future from the Yellow Thunder Snowmobile Club.
Next, presenting the Lodi Music Booster Scholarships, we have a member of the Lodi Music Boosters, I can say.
Congratulations, class of 2023. You're almost there. I'm Christina Schiller. I'm one of the members of the Lodi Music Boosters. The Lodi Music Boosters has been helping band and choir students for many years. Some of you may remember the Jazz Dinner Theater, that was BC, before COVID. When that happened, we had to shift our program to allow for a safer gathering, and the Lodi Sing and Swing was born. This is our biggest fundraiser of the year. The only way we can help our students is to hold several fundraising events throughout the year. Some of those events are the sip and shops and concert treat booths. With these donations, we can help our music students fund trips like the Orlando or the MSO concert, summer music camps, music activities, and of course, scholarships. Because of the generosity of Lodi and the surrounding communities at these fundraising events, I am pleased to present scholarships tonight to 4 very talented students in the amount of $500 each. We ask that each student be involved in the Lodi music program, whether it be band, choir, musical, plays, music activities, as well as other community involvement. This is a very hard choice this year. Those recipients are Kenneth Citrasic, Paul Linz, Caitlin Meyer, and Rachel Winters. Congratulations.
Next, presenting the Dolly Scholarship, we have a member of the Lodi United Methodist Church.
There are 6 winners of the Dolly Scholarship from the Lodi United Methodist Church. Each year they ask that we pick at least 3 students who will be attending a technical or 2-year college. And so these students include that on it. Please again hold your applause until all 6 have come up. May Colliard, Eric Dockel, Natalie Hack, Nicholas Hoffman, Jameson Theron, and Trinity Tompkins.
It's a little scary to be giving out a scholarship and not knowing who the winners are. We let the school pick the winners in our scholarships. The Dolly Fund was created when Mr. Robert Thistle left a very generous gift to the Lodi United Methodist Church. Mr. Thistle wanted to honor his mother, who was known as Dolly when she lived in the Lodi community. I'm very happy tonight to represent the Dolly Fund and to present 6 $1,000 scholarships to these students. Thank you.
And now presenting the next round of scholarships, Ag teacher and FFA advisor, Mr. Connor Anderson.
Right, like Mr. Jelinek said, my name is Connor Anderson. I'm the ag teacher here at Lodi High School. I also advise the FFA chapter and oversee our youth apprenticeship program. And I have the opportunity of recognizing some of our outstanding seniors here and their accomplishments, mostly in the areas of career and technical education. The first scholarship that I have the honor of giving out here is the Kathy Clemens Most Improved Student Award. And Kathy Clemens graduated from Lodi High School in 2002. School did not come easy for Kathy, but with help of her teachers, Kathy received the Most Improved Student in 2002. Years later, with Kathy's flair for design and color, she owned and operated Sweet Pea Floral in Wanakee. Kathy now feels it is important to give back to the school community that gave so much to her. This year's recipient of the Kathy Clemens Most Improved Student Scholarship is Mason Young. Next is the Wisconsin River Bank Award. This recipient should be going on to school in an area of general business or any agricultural related field. Scholarship is not limited to a 4-year degree program. The Wisconsin River Bank recipient is Katie Vailing. Next is the OSC Scholarship. The recipient of this scholarship must be a graduate of Lodi High School and have been accepted into a post-secondary higher education program. The recipient of the OSC Scholarship is Ariana Swadley. The Lodi FFA hosts 3 blood drives throughout the year, twice a year here at LHS. In each year, we have a student that goes above and beyond to help make these blood drives a success. The American Red Cross proudly awards this scholarship to Paige Sweat. The Youth Apprenticeship Program is a 1 or 2 year school-supervised paid work opportunity where students gain experience in a specific career field. The student is awarded a certificate of occupational proficiency by the Wisconsin Governor's Work-Based Learning Board upon successful completion of this program. They also receive cords to wear at graduation. Solid cords are for 1-year completers. Striped cords are for 2-year completers. Will the following students come forward to receive their certificates and cords? Paige Sweat, Clayton McIntyre, Evan Stevenson, Ashton Hillstead, Kaiser Henson, Vincent Kopp, Tim Anton, Ashton McDonald, Abby Haas, Andy Smith, Preston Kelly, Sam Houseworth, AJ Tritt, Lydia Wilkes, Levi Ness, Caleb Bowman, Aiden Valencia, Ryan Phillips, Isaac Leckwey, Trinity Tompkins, and Gabe Larson. Next is our Consumers Cooperative Scholarship. Applicants will be judged on their leadership skills, scholastic achievement, extracurricular activities, motivation, and academic and personal goals. To be eligible, the student or the parent must be a patron member of the United Cooperative. This student must attend an accredited college, university, or technical school, and the student must maintain a GPA of 2.0 or above on a 4.0 scale. This year's recipient of the Consumers Cooperative Scholarship is Katie Vailing. The Harold and Lois Ryan Scholarship. Recipient of this scholarship must be a graduating senior of LHS who plans on attending a post-secondary institution in an agricultural-related field and ranking in the top 50% of their graduating class. The recipient of the Harold and Lois Ryan Scholarship is Paige Sweat. Dorothy E. Rippon Scholarship. The recipient of this scholarship must be a graduate of Lodi High School and plan on pursuing advanced education at any college, university, or trade school. This year's recipient of the Dorothy E. Rippon Scholarship is Emma Barr. The Howard Padley Scholarship. The recipient of this scholarship must be pursuing a career in a construction field. This year's Howard Padley Scholarship recipient is Ashton Hillstead. The Trade Scholarship. Recipients of this scholarship must be a Lodi High School graduate and plan on enrolling in an apprenticeship program or trade school. This year's recipients are Kaiser Henson, Preston Kelly, Levi Ness, Max Persick, and A.J. Tritt. The Henry and Corinne Nelson Family Scholarship. Clifford Nelson, a Lodi High School graduate of 1940, grew up on a farm outside of Lodi. He established the Nelson Family Scholarship in 1993 in memory of his parents, Henry and Corinne Nelson. Mr. Nelson's grandparents emigrated from Norway in the late 1800s, and members of the Nelson family have lived in Lodi for 3 generations. Cliff Nelson was grateful for life's blessings. He and his brothers survived combat service in World War II. He raised a family, and he and his wife were able to send 5 children to college. But he never forgot his roots and wanted to give something back to the Lodi community. This year's Henry and Corinne Nelson Family Scholarship is awarded to Andy Smith. The Schultz Insurance Services Scholarship. The recipient of this scholarship must be entering a trade school or profession. This year's Schultz Insurance Services Scholarship is Natalie Hack. The Lodi High School Class of 1980 Scholarship. The recipient of this scholarship must be a graduate of Lodi High School, have a GPA between a 3.0 and a 3.6, and have been accepted into a post-secondary higher education program. This year's recipient is Paige Sweat. The Frank and Shirley Groves Scholarship. Frank Groves was a professor at UW-Madison. Shirley Groves was a middle school English teacher here at Lodi High School. Both Frank and Shirley were active members of the Lodi community for many years. The recipient of the Frank and Shirley Groves Scholarship must be a graduating senior of LHS and will be attending UW-Madison. This year's recipient is Colton Mefford. The David and Adele Crary Family Gratitude Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to a student attending any post-secondary advanced school. A 3.0 GPA is required and participated in music and sports in high school. The David and Adele Crary Family Gratitude Scholarships go to Lily Strong and Kenny Zytrasik. The Grow Cooperative Scholarship. The Grow Cooperative, which consists of the Cambridge, Lodi, Sauk Prairie, and Wisconsin Heights school districts, are offering a scholarship to a student who is planning on pursuing a career in education. This year's Grow Cooperative Scholarship recipient is Abby Volk. And the DeForest Knights of Columbus Scholarship. The DeForest Knights of Columbus offer scholarships to graduating seniors who are members of St. Olaf Parish. Will Emma Cahalan please come forward to receive this scholarship?
Let's give Mr. Anderson a big round of applause. Next, we have the Charles J. Pletz and Margaret Stevenson Pletz Family Foundation Scholarship. The recipient of this scholarship must be a graduate of Lodi High School who has been accepted into a post-secondary education program. This year's Charles J. Pletz and Margaret Stevenson Pletz Family Foundation Scholarship recipients are Samantha Edge, Emma Glazer, Caitlin Meyer, and Rachel Winters. The Dr. Wallace G. and Elizabeth O. Irwin Scholarship. This scholarship is being awarded to a graduating senior who intends to pursue a career in medicine or a related health field. The criteria included academic achievement, post-graduation plans, financial need, and the recipient's level of involvement and contribution to the civic life of his or her school and community. I am proud to announce this year's recipient of the Dr. Wallace G. and Elizabeth O. Irwin Scholarship to Kaylin Tatro. Next is the Albin C. Wopat Memorial Scholarship. The recipient of the Albin C. Wopat Memorial Scholarship must meet the following criteria. Recipients must have earned a 3.25 GPA after 7 semesters, earned 2 or more athletic letters in more than one sport, and also participated in a variety of extracurricular activities. This year's recipient is Paul Lenz. The next scholarship is the Mary Alice Kozel Memorial Scholarship. The recipient of this scholarship must be a Lodi High School graduate who has maintained at least a 3.0 grade point average. Selection was based on leadership and contributions to Lodi High School. This year's recipient of the Mary Alice Kozel Memorial Scholarship is Abigail Abigail Haas. Thank you. I realized Haas was so difficult to say. Next, the Lodi High School Alumni Association Scholarship. The recipient of this scholarship must be a Lodi High School graduate who plans on attending a post-secondary college. This year's recipient of the LHS Alumni Association Scholarship is Ebony Ludeking. I could say Ludeking, but I couldn't say Haas. The Rhyme Supply Scholarship. The Rhyme Supply Scholarship is awarded to a student affected by cancer, whether themselves, a family member, or a close friend. The recipient of the Rhyme Supply Scholarship is Brooklyn Bacon. The Lodi Utilities Scholarship. Recipients of this scholarship must plan on attending a 2- or 4-year college. This year's Lodi Utilities Scholarship recipients are Emma Glazer and AJ Tritt. And our last scholarship for the night, the Harmony Grove Association Scholarship. The recipient of this scholarship must be a graduate of Lodi High School and have been accepted in a post-secondary higher education program and who has demonstrated community service. The recipients of the Harmony Grove Association Scholarships are Jade Homewood and Michaela Stormer. So our goal was to get you out of here by 9 o'clock. It's 8:53, so I'm going to speak for 7 minutes. This concludes our award ceremony. On behalf of Lodi High School, I'd like to first of all thank Mr. Grant Lemke and Kathy Trinan for all of the work they have done to help prepare for this evening. Please give them a round of applause. It was a ton of work. Mr. Marshall up in the booth for running everything and recording this live. Thank you, Mr. Marshall. Of course, I'd like to thank all of the presenters that have invested in our students' futures. Your generosity is what makes the Lodi community a very unique and special place. I would also like to thank the parents that are in attendance tonight. You are the ones that have nurtured our students into becoming scholars, active citizens, and most importantly, great people. And finally, I'd like to thank the LHS students. You continue to amaze our community, our families, and the immediate Lodi High School staff with your accomplishments. We look forward to seeing all of the great things you're sure to do in the future. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.